and welcome back to RC Icons. In this video I've got a thank you box from Jason at JRB Motorcycle. So you long-term viewers know that Jason and I have become great friends over the past year and a half, 2 years. Pretty much since I've started the channel we've been in contact almost every day. I just finished a video, it's probably been a couple of weeks now, where I built Jason's Riri 870C Super Dogfighter, and I fit that Masami Hirasaka body shell that I had gotten with my original on his Riri. Jason and I have also worked in the past. There was a video 2 months ago maybe where I was showing off the TRF motor stickers that he had done, and those are for sale on eBay. And in that video, it was an update on the Plus 8. So Jason's friend Craig reverse engineered the Plus 8 for the trf201, and I am in the process right now of machining those in alloy, but Jason is printing them as well. So if you want a Plus 8 right now, and you want to get a printed version, those are available now. And part of this box, I have not looked in the box yet, all I did was open the box, but Jason built a thank you car that he sent to me with spare parts that he had. It's a trf201 with a printed Plus 8 on it. So I knew he was building the car. I knew that he was sending it to me. In fact, I sent him the front arms. I had a spare set of front arms that he needed. And I sent them the front arms a couple of weeks ago just to find out that they were going on the car that was in turn coming back to me. But knowing Jason, there's a bunch of other stuff in the box. So the purpose of the video is to show you guys the 3D printed version of the Plus 8. To make it available to you guys if you want one. Now I don't have anything to do with it. I'm just trying to help plug Jason. Jason is out of work. He's got a physical ailment. He's a motorcycle mechanic, and he has not been able to work for the past 5 years. So the only way that Jason makes money is by buying and selling parts on eBay, and or like restoring, building a car and selling that on eBay. So if I can help plug Jason's eBay store and or send him some business on 3D printed Plus 8s via the channel, if you guys are interested in something like that, then I consider that a win-win. It's a win for you guys because there's no, as far as I know, there's no Plus 8 available anywhere in any way, shape, or form anymore. My intentions for making the alloy ones is not to sell them. It's to get some to some of my friends that want them. But that was never the point of reverse engineering the Plus 8. It was more to get some type of Plus 8 to some people that I am friends with that have been trying to find one for years. And they're just that hard to come by. So let's bring the camera over. We'll get into the box, knowing Jason there's some other stuff in here as well, because that's how Jason is. He throws a little bit of this and a little bit of that into every box he sends me. So let's get into the box. I'll show you the 3D printed Plus 8. Craig's done an amazing job reverse engineering it. Craig's actually the one printing them off for Jason. And if I know Jason, he did a great job building the car. So let's get the camera over here. We'll take a look at this. Alright, so now that I have you positioned, I don't know what's going to come out of the box first. I just know there's a bunch of stuff in here. Some of it's probably used. Some of it might be new. Oh, nice. So he was showing me some pans that he uses for I think he uses these for car stands. I'm sorry, I'm still fighting a cold. I believe he uses these for car stands. He puts them upside down and uses these for car stands to keep his cars off the wheels. I believe that's what these are for. It's like a little baking pan. Look, I forget where he gets them. Sorry for the noise. I believe he might buy them at the dollar store or something like that. looks like he sent the 17.5 turn brushless setup. Viper. It's a 17.5 brushless. It's got some kind of skull on it. Skull 35 maybe, I'm not sure. I've never seen it before. Black something. Black Station. VTX 10 Viper. It's probably just leftover radio gear that he has from something. I know he was ordering some Optima Mid. I thought he was getting them from Penguin, but it doesn't matter. TBG. Optima Mid under trays. And I wanted at least one for my 60th. Looks like he sent me 4. I don't know how many he bought. Jason's like me. We have a tendency. You're going to order one, you're going to order a pile. So that's cool. Thank you very much. So you just saw in the video I sent him in that 870C video, I sent him the that body off that F-150 pre-runner that came with the Mad Fighter. And I guess as a thank you, he sent me another set of wheels for the pre-runners, which is cool as hell. Looks like they were glued at one point, but the glue may have broken down. Either that or it's just dirt. Oh, I think it is glue. So that's cool because I do have a Runner TA02T chassis, that chassis that came with that body on it. So he had bought an S10 and the body was done terrible. Couldn't even stand to look at it in his cabinets. So he took that Ford body and turned his Chevy into a Ford. Fuzz Bite pink compound 2.2 two-wheel drive buggy tires. So that's cool. Thank you, Jason. Jason doesn't have a lot, so I don't ask. You know what I mean? He just sends me stuff that he might have spare of or whatever, and that's great. Like, I'm not really looking for anything. So I believe these are standoffs potentially for the 201 XMW build. These were 3D printed. I don't know if he forgot to put them in that box for Glenn's car, but then he also sent some blue 3mm ball studs, 5mm ball studs. Those are female. Looks like he may have sent me some blue. Looks like 3mm blue nuts. A couple of Savox stickers. I don't know if this is needed for the XMW. I'll have to reach out. He may have forgotten to put some stuff in there. I'm not sure. And then obviously this is the thank you card that he sent for building the 870. I can't remember. I don't think this is the body I sent him. I think this is a body that came on one of his cars. So yeah, he built a freaking brand new 201 with leftover parts. Unreal. So he's got alloy rear and front. He's got alloy rear and front suspension arms, or, you know, pins. He's got thumb screw battery tray. Carbon fiber battery strap, but this is the 3D printed +8 right here. So this piece, and this piece make up the +8. and it looks gorgeous. For the 3D printed version, it really looks awesome. Oh, he also did alloy rear uprights. He's got the heatsink motor mount. And I know these shocks, I believe, came off his 501, and that's why I had sent that set of big bores to him. Carbon front shock tower. And then he's got a set of Shoemaker wheels. So that means he redid the front end. Yeah, he did. He redid the front end to run 2.2 hex hub wheels. Wow. I don't know if those are Yokomo C hubs or if those are Shoemaker C hubs. Who makes those? I'll have to find out who makes those. I didn't know he did the conversion on it, which is super cool. It still has plenty of steering on it. Super, super cool. Smooth as hell. What a gorgeous rig. And he did mostly blue screws. So he's got a bunch of blue screws in here. Blue screws all in the top. The servo mount's got all blue screws. Blue screws on any of the braces. Blue screws on the +8. Blue screws in the back. So yeah, super cool. I'll put Jason's eBay store up on the screen so that you guys can go check out the +8. But you will see Jason's comment will be pinned in the comment section. If you want to contact him outside of eBay, just leave him a message in the comments in a way that you guys can get a hold of each other. And he's more than happy to sell them outside of eBay, and he'll cut you a break because he's not paying the eBay fees. But what a great job. So thank you, Craig, for reverse engineering this deal and getting it to the point to where you guys can print this in a manageable way so that Jason can sell them. And then at the same time, pick up some motor decals if you're into the TRF stuff. We've got 201, 501, 511, 502, and 503 motor decals, like I showed in my last video. So super neat. I don't know. This may become a runner car for me. I'm not sure. It's absolutely gorgeous. Obviously, it needs a wing, but that's no big deal. But I don't think I have a runner 201 yet, so this might have to be it, and it'll be a +8. And then I won't have to run my other +8. I can just run this one. So yeah, super neat. I don't know if the other +8 had that piece changed, that brace that goes between the shock tower and the motor. I would have to look at a stock 201 and see if it's different to the one that's on my stretch 201. But I love the paint on it. It's not your Avanti blue. It's like a lighter metallic blue. I think this is a body that may have come with one of his other cars, or he had bought it separate. But I love the color of it. And I actually have a +8 coming for my local guy at my local hobby shop. Races a 201. So I told him I would get him a 3D printed +8. So Jason, this is amazing that you were able to put this car together with spare parts, buddy, and I'm honored that you felt inclined to send it to me. To be completely honest, I absolutely am. I'm blown away by your generosity. Now I get it; it's a revolving door. I'm obviously always helping you and sending you stuff, but at the same time, for someone with limited resources to pull off something like this is just absolutely amazing. I value our friendship, and I appreciate it more than words can describe. So thank you. So that's it. I'm going to move the camera over for a closing. I just wanted to let you guys know that this is available for sale now. And if you're looking for at least a 3D printed plus 8, it's probably going to be half the cost of what an aluminum would be, just because of the amount of work that goes into it. So yeah, let me move the camera over for a closing, and you guys can get on the horn with Jason and get one ordered up. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, if you're in the market for the 201 or any of the 5 Series motor decals, so that you can turn what is it? It's super stock BZ motor for the 201, and then it's an LRP Vector X12 for the 5 Series car. But if you want to turn one of those motors into a TRF badged motor for one of your cars, go see Jason. And I think it's Jason's Quality Parts, but I'll put it up. I'll put it up on the screen, obviously, like I said. Go check him out for the decals. And then if you have a 201 and you've been searching aimlessly for the past couple of years for a plus 8, go see Jason for a 3D printed option. It obviously does work. And I'm sure it's going to be plenty strong. It's not a thin part. They're beefy parts. And I'm not sure what they're being printed out of. You would have to ask Jason. I know Craig is the printing guru. But I know Craig did an unbelievable job with the reverse engineer. So they fit perfect and they are flawless. So contact Jason. Check him out on eBay. Throw him a bone if you're looking for some parts. And other than that, subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Till next time, we'll see you soon. Thanks.